It's been almost a month since Garrison Brown tragically took his own life. While many members of the Brown family initially stayed silent after his passing, they have since begun sharing cherished memories of Garrison and heartfelt tributes to him. This week, Meri Brown shared an old photo of Garrison, which moved her to tears. Even though Garrison wasn't Meri's biological son, she played a significant role in his life, watching him grow up. Despite her strained relationships with some of the children, it appeared that she and Garrison shared a close bond. Continue watching to view the photo and hear Meri Brown's touching words. This isn't the first time Meri Brown has publicly expressed her grief over Garrison's passing. On her late mother's birthday, Meri expressed her hope that her mom was welcoming Garrison into heaven. Recently, Meri found a touching surprise on her phone, an old photo of Garrison. Despite bringing tears to her eyes, she felt grateful for discovering it. Looking through my phone tonight, I came across this old photo of Garrison and me from 2018. A photo I didn't remember I had, and one that I will forever cherish, Meri wrote in the caption of her Instagram post. Alongside her words, she shared the photo of herself and Garrison, both smiling brightly. Seeing it immediately moved me to tears, a testament of the love I have for him, the pain of the loss of him, she continued. It's a reminder that grief comes in unexpected waves, memories of the moments with him, all that remains. 4 weeks today without him here with us, a lifetime of memories to hold sacred. On some of Meri's recent social media posts, there have been accusations of her defending Kody Brown amidst the family tragedy. Some SisterWives viewers believe Kody bears significant responsibility for Garrison's death. Meri has asked her followers not to assign blame and to offer only kind words to the family during their grieving process. However, on Meri's post featuring a photo of Garrison, her followers expressed more compassion and understanding. Many left heartfelt messages of support. Meri, my heart aches for you and the family. I cannot even imagine. I can only hope that day by day the grief becomes a bit lighter. He will never be forgotten. I don't really care what anyone says. Garrison was your son. You helped raise him. You were kind to him and treated him like your own. He was your son too, Meri. You were a great mom to him, Meri. He's letting you know he's still with you and he loves you, Meri. Random photos you come across after losing a loved one are like finding gold. I'm glad you could have a piece of gold to brighten the day. After the recent ceremony for Garrison Brown, many SisterWives viewers started to wonder about Meri Brown's status within the family. Some people are asking if the Brown kids still see her as their mom. It's difficult to imagine that Meri Brown's separation from plural marriage would affect her status as a mom. But some of the kids have spoken out about Meri being abusive. On Reddit, a SisterWives viewer poses a question about Meri's role in the family. They wonder if Janelle, Christine, and Kody still acknowledge Meri as one of the kids' moms, especially after Garrison's passing. The user acknowledges that the situation might be complicated after the split. They also ask if Meri is considered part of the family during both happy occasions and tough times. The Redditor raises a valid point about how a family might behave in the face of tragedy. The initial poster observed Meri Brown's choice of seating arrangement, noting that she seemed disconnected, especially during the funeral. Later, the poster added that this observation extends beyond the funeral to other occasions as well. They mention how Christine and Janelle still talk about being mothers to each other's kids. Another commenter speculated that historically Meri hasn't been included or considered much in the planning by the other wives. However, they noted that the family still expects her to be included by someone else and doesn't mind her presence or even expects it. They suggested that the children might define her role as a mother to them. For instance, at Logan's wedding, they all sat with her, but if she hadn't been included, they wouldn't have noticed until a producer mentioned it. Another commenter expressed the belief that Janelle would want Meri to be there, especially in difficult times when people usually come together. They noted that Meri was very involved in the older kids' lives and that it would have been more hurtful if she hadn't shown up. Over the years, some of the Brown children have spoken out about experiencing abuse from Meri Brown during their childhood. Tensions have been evident with Mykelti, Maddie, and Pedon Brown. Additionally, there has been strain between Meri and her only biological child, Leon. Other users pointed out that Meri was the disciplinarian in the family, which may have led to differing perceptions of her parenting style compared to the other parents. A few of the kids, including Maddie, Mykelti, and Pedon, have publicly discussed experiencing abuse from Meri and sometimes their siblings. However, others have said they never witnessed such behavior. Something clearly happened, and there's also mention of Meri being abusive towards Janelle in the past. All the children who made accusations against Meri and then retracted them or stopped talking about them were the ones making money from Patreon YouTube instead of having regular jobs. It's worth noting that Meri was often the one to enforce rules and be straightforward in the family. Considering Meri was involved in the grieving process, the funeral, and the memorial, it seems like she is still seen as one of the moms by the family. In the photo from Garrison Brown's military funeral, Meri Brown is seen sitting next to a Spin and Mitch. Many believe this seating arrangement may reflect the divisions within the family. Mykelti, who has previously shown her dislike for Meri, sat in the same row with her arms crossed. While it's true that this was a difficult day for everyone, some speculate that the seating arrangements could still provide insight into the family dynamics. However, one commenter suggested that fans and tabloids might be reading too much into the seating order. They pointed out that it was a heartbreaking moment and doubted that Janelle, the mother, noticed or cared much about where everyone sat aside from her own children. They reasoned that it's likely the parents sat in the front row with someone else for comfort, and beyond that, seating may have been determined by who arrived first and the number of available seats per group. While it's not entirely clear how the Brown kids refer to Meri Brown, it's evident that she continues to show up for family events. Undoubtedly, Meri has always loved her family even during difficult times. Hopefully, for the sake of the family, everyone can set their differences aside and support one another through their grief. One commenter suggested that Meri may not have been as disconnected as it appears in pictures, noting that the seating arrangements seemed to accommodate the service's layout. Meri sat with multiple kids, indicating her closeness to the core family near the center and Janelle. As for whether the Brown kids still consider Meri one of their moms, it's a question that remains open. The seating arrangements could potentially provide clues to some of the family dynamics and feelings, but it's not definitive. As for whether viewers are ready to see more of SisterWives, opinions may vary.